Hello, everyone. My name is Claude Terrell Hankins. I'm a graduate student at Grand Canyon University, majoring in cybersecurity. And today I will be presenting on cloud storage and cloud computing. Hope you enjoy. Taking a look at our table of contents of what I'll be discussing. First, I will be talking about the types of service models in cloud computing. Going to do a comparison of cloud versus local storage, um, virtualization platforms, service-oriented architectures, deployment models, private, public, community, and hybrid. We're going to look at security and privacy in cloud storage, and then I'll have the conclusion and the reference page. The types of service models in cloud computing includes a few different models. Um, Cloud computing has changed how organizations utilize IT resources, and the main types of cloud computing services comes in a few different models. The first is infrastructure as a service. Then you have platform as a service, software as a service, and rounding out desktop as a service. There are others, but these are the four main that I came across. With infrastructure as a service, you have virtualized computing over the internet that is flexible and cost effective, offers more control than other cloud models. With platform as a service, um, developers are able to manage applications over the internet. It's cost effective and offers also includes being efficient in integrated services. Um, with software as a service, it includes software applications um, that are subscription based and easy to access with service providers, and they handle the maintenance. Desktop as a service, you have a virtual desktop that users can access as long as they have a remote connection to the internet. To compare and contrast local resource requirements, local control, and network requirements, and security in cloud, network management and resource management involves several aspects that can be analyzed. Um, Local resource requirements, local control, local um, or network requirements, and security. Each one play a vital role in making sure operations run smoothly and safe from threats. With local resource requirements, it refers to resources like CPU, memory, bandwidth um, that are used in individual devices. Um, the key aspects include identifying necessary resources that allow smooth operation and dependency on adequate resources. Um, with local control, um, it refers to the authority that local administrators have when it comes to managing the resources. Network requirements. Network requirements refers to all the necessary things that you need um, to have efficient communications throughout the system. Um, some of the challenges that network requirements have um, are bandwidth limitations and problems with an effective network connection. And then finally, you have security issues with cloud that can include attacks, mitigations, and vulnerabilities that you come across. Um, The key aspects include attack vectors that recognize threats and mitigate those steps. The challenges of security include the constant technological changes and the lack of security posture that exposes the system. Cloud virtualization platforms are important pieces of cloud computing that allows efficient creation. These platforms are the main infrastructure and tools needed to run a virtual machine. The key features of cloud virtualization include things like resource abstraction, scalability, and automation. Um, Virtualization removes all limitations by abstracting the functionality of physical hardware into software. Um, the benefits of cloud virtualization is cost effective, increased agility, and enhanced security. Um, some examples of cloud virtualization platforms, um, systems like Microsoft Azure, um, Google Cloud Platform, IBM Cloud, and Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Service-oriented architecture is a design pattern that allows different applications to communicate with one another on a network. The key principles of SOA includes loose coupling for easier maintenance, reusability, and it cuts down on development time um, and allows users a chance to interact through a defined interface. Some of the benefits of SOA are increased agility, cost efficiency, scalability, and improved integration. But some of the challenges that come along with SOA include the complexity in terms of management, um, policy usage, and security necessary to maintain the service-oriented architecture. Um, but it also gives organizations a chance to have scalable, flexible applications. The cloud deployment models play a vital role in how cloud services are managed and assessed. The type of environment that applications exist in define the way data is utilized. Um, those cloud deployment models are public clouds, private cloud, and community cloud. And you also have hybrid cloud. With public clouds, they're usually operated by a third party. Um, the key characteristic of public cloud is the remote access, and a plus is the pay-as-you-go service, since it's processed by a third-party vendor. With private cloud, um, the key characteristics of it is dedicated resources, customization, and enhanced security. With community cloud, it's shared by a few different organizations that may have similar interests and the security and compliance. The key characteristics include shared infrastructure and a collaborative approach. Um, the benefits include the shared cost and a tailored environment. With hybrid cloud, it's basically a combination of public and private cloud scenarios. The benefits include resource usage and scalability. With the importance of cloud, you must factor in security, storage, and the legal and privacy issues that come along with it. How organizations store, manage, and analyze data has a lot to do with cloud computing. But you have to factor in those things like security, storage, and the legal issues that may come along. The key concerns of cloud security include insider threats that may come by way of employees or vendors who have access to the system. Um, the mitigating strategies include access management with strict access controls, MFA, multi-factor authentication, and data encryption to protect sensitive data while in transit. Cloud storage refers to the process of storing data in a remote server that can be accessed through the internet. The main concerns with cloud storage comes with the data loss from corruption or accidental deletion. The mitigating strategies include regular backups for data and reliable access to data management. With legal and privacy issues in cloud computing. That includes legal regulations pertaining to data privacy protection and data transfers. The key concerns of the legal part of cloud include regulatory compliance and also cross-border data transfers, which have to comply with other countries' standards. The mitigating strategies of the legal portion of cloud include data protection impact assessment, which is DPIA. It helps organizations mitigate compliance issues related to data processing and implementing privacy policies to comply with regulatory standards that protect user data. In conclusion, cloud computing has changed the face of the IT infrastructure, and how it's received. Among the various models of cloud computing, they all offer a unique benefit that is a key aspect of cloud computing. Um, the the choice that's made by organizations just depend on their needs and what their goal is to be efficient. The important benefits of cloud brings a number of challenges, but being proactive and informed can help an organization meet those challenges head on. Here's a list of references that I cited throughout this presentation. I hope you enjoyed the presentation of cloud storage and cloud computing. Thank you.